Welcome to the last CP training to operate on the upper half of my layout. I made the decision to remove the upper deck of my layout, so this CP work training is going to go collect all the cars in Georgetown and bring them back here to the yard in Winnipeg for the last time, and then I will be putting these cars away and dismantling this yard up here that you see. So let's start up 5456 and get on our way. Kind of a sad occasion, but on the other hand, I'll be happy to get rid of the upper deck. So one thing that makes this kind of ugly is that I have cut the duck under out, so there is no long stretch at this end of the track. There's just this temporary track right here, and so the locomotive basically has just one spot to be able to run around on the siding. So it's a little tight, but we'll make it work. So we're clear of the points. We can throw the switch. We set the caboose off on the main, and we're going to run around it here and then collect all the cars out of the various sidings. One thing I'll point out is there is the end of track right here, and then there's nothing here. It is a big empty spot. So hence the little thumbtack right here, just to make sure that nothing goes on the ground. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the center beam car here, and way over in the distance there is the UGG elevator with two cars waiting here. But those are easy to pick up. We'll grab them and stick them on the caboose, and then we have to deal with the two box cars which are a facing point switch, which is going to be difficult. So start with the easy stuff. I really like the sound on this locomotive. It's pretty nice. I have no idea what decoder it is. It was something I bought at Manitoba Megatrain. So we'll go get the green cars first. Little stutter. I'm not going to spend any effort on cleaning this track because it's all going to get ripped up. Well, we're on the ground. So the entire front truck is on the ground here, and my DCC controller keeps resetting, so we're causing a short. So we'll just lift her up with the big 5-finger crane, put her back on the track, and hopefully that'll solve it. I don't know why it went on the ground. That's something I'm going to look at once I go by. I don't see anything on the track. There is a bit of a transition in height that maybe caused it, and it's kind of weird. Anyway, grab the cars. Line up the coupler. Good grab. Let's go. Hopefully we don't go on the ground on the way back. Yep, made it through that section. Now we'll grab the center beam off the team track. And then we'll stick all that onto the caboose. Next, we'll get the cars out of the interchange because they're CP. So you can see over here at the right, these are the two cars that are going to cause me a problem because it's a facing point switch. Not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I have no way to run around with cars because there's only the room for the locomotive at the other end. So I think they're just going to have to push the boxcars in front of them. His horns are a little loose. I see I left the switch lined for the team track, so I'm going to have to fix that. That's okay, the conductor has to get down anyway. Since the conductor had to get down anyway, to line that switch. Still trying to think of a way to get around that, get those boxcars on the other side, but I'm not thinking of anything other than some weird things like pushing it up the hill and running away from it. You know, doing a flying switch, which you really can't do with a model train. So now there's a bit of a pause while the conductor finishes connecting all the air hoses. They have to do a full brake test and make sure that everything's ready to go, and then the conductor has to go on the front and ride the boxcar hanging off the ladders. So it's not going to be fun for him. The only other thing I was thinking is that in theory I could shove the boxcar up the hill towards the yard and put the handbrakes on and then bring the locomotive down out of the way and then release the handbrakes and have the boxcar roll into town. But that would be dangerous in the best of times and probably break a lot of rules, so that's not really feasible, so we'll just have to do this. Alright, brake test is done, orders are received, time to go. Goodbye, Georgetown. Hopefully all of these cars can get over that dreaded hump in the yard. It's one of the reasons why I don't like this second deck. And there we are. We're back in the yard, and that's the end of CP operations on my layout. Pretty soon I'll be doing the same thing for CN, and then the next step will be to tear up all of the yard in Georgetown, and then take away all of the base, all the wood and the plywood and the wiring and so on. I intend to, at some point, once I finish the layout drawing, is to have it basically just hug the walls and not take up so much space in the room, and so it'll be a little more like a shelf layout and less like a big flat table over there. So that'll be different. There'll be a lot of changes, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.